It is day number 65 of vlogging for 20 minutes a day for 365 days. No filters, no edits, whatever happens, happens. And that means that there's 300 days left of making these vlogs daily. So that way we could commit and finish to our 1 year. I can't believe that we haven't missed a day. It's kind of wild, especially with the fact that I just had ACL surgery. I thought for sure there might be a day that I miss, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling kind of tired. Yesterday was my first day of physical therapy, and I'm glad how everything went. But also today, I could definitely feel it in my knee a little bit, like just the soreness, the tired, how tired the joint feels. But I do have a beautiful view right now, and that makes up for it all. This is the window that I get to look out every day, and the last few days have been quite beautiful. Granted, today's cold outside considering. If you were out in the sun, it felt really good, but I think the high today was only like 10 degrees, which I was saying now it was like full summer. Yeah, that dropped off pretty quick. I think tonight is supposed to get down to almost freezing, which is hard to believe. But I'm really happy that I've committed to 20 minutes a day to doing something. And actually lately I've been setting 20-minute timers so I could get work done. And it's increased my workflow quite a bit. So if there's something that you've been looking to like get into or to do, or like a hobby that you want, or you just want to learn, or you want to get ahead, start setting 20-minute timers and see how far you could go. I think you'll kill it if you do it. I'm just like leaning on my crutches right now. It's making my arms tired. Hey, Alex, when you're done out there, can you bring me ice in? Thank you. That's another thing too. It's really hard to do things for myself, by myself. I understand how if you go through like a surgery or something, especially when it comes to like your lower half, your lower body, it makes it a lot harder to be able to maneuver around and do things. Where if it was like my upper body, like a shoulder, or as much as it would be terrible to have to go through that, I would still be able to like utilize one hand to do a lot of stuff. Where right now I can't carry things back and forth to the room without, because I gotta like hold on to these, and like you have to have a handle on something. So I can't carry a bowl. I can't carry a plate. I can't carry a cup. So that's why I have this like the water bottle right there. That water bottle right there has like a little handle on it. So I could at least fill that and carry it back to the room. But the amount of like limitations it creates is kind of wild. My plans for the night are to do more work and also watch some the basketball game that's going to be on tonight. Maybe catch up on a little bit of the Yankee game that's happening tonight. And yeah, just keep working. But we did finally set up another charity, and I have been linking it now in the show notes, so in the description, as well as I'll be putting it in a top comment. As long as I can remember to do that, I will do it. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to collect money for charities or nonprofit organizations, whichever words you prefer. But the goal is to be able to raise at least $1,000 in 1 month time for the charity of choice or the organization of choice. And so I've already donated $100. Somebody anonymously donated $72. And so we are off to a rip-roaring start. We're already at, what is that, 17% of the total goal of, so almost 20% of the total goal to get to that $1,000. So if you could donate even just $1, that's incredible. Thank you so much if you can. I can understand times are hard out there and people can't donate all the time, but this is for animals, guys. This is for things that can't help themselves. So we need to help them. And I'm excited that we get to help this organization because it's where we got Paco. And Paco is a huge part of our family, and he's helped us so much. Look at this guy kayaking. How pretty, a sunset kayak tour. I think I'm going to have to do that in one of those kayaks this year, once my body's ready and able. It's actually something that Everly has really very much enjoyed. When we went to Rondo last summer and we spent time in Rondo, which is like a provincial park, they had Alex's family had kayaks there available for us to take out. And I put Everly on the front of the kayak and went paddling out. And after we went out, she was just like, more, more, more. Right, babe? Everly just wanted to go kayaking after the first time.
That was fun.
I got a mic over here if you want to come hang out with me. I'm just enjoying the sunset.
Hi.
This is my wife, Alex, for everybody who doesn't know.
Nice to see you.
She's the beautiful one with the pretty blue eyes.
You're not so bad yourself.
I look all right compared to you.
You need to shave.
I know, but, once again, that means I have to stand for a while.
Yeah.
I just need to go get a haircut again.
Yeah, they'll do it for you, Frankie.
At least then
show up.
they'll put my legs up in the chair, be a little bit more comfortable.
Get taken care of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Big day again today.
Today was a long one.
Yeah. Everly didn't take a nap today, so that always makes it a little bit more difficult. She was getting at both of us. She was getting under both of our skin a little.
She was just fighting the nap and then fighting everything the entire afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And then she went to bed pretty easy though.
Mm-hmm.
Like she didn't want to whatever. And then she was like, okay, but good night, everyone. And I was like, all right, I guess we're leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the nice part. When she is tired, every once in a while, she'll be like, okay, I'm ready for bed.
Yeah.
It's rare,
Mm-hmm.
but it happens.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have to sit down. Can you help me out?
Yeah.
Can you take this while I get myself set up? Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, you want this?
Your bed is a mess.
I know it's a mess because Everly brought that in. Your mom then brought this thing in saying it was in the back of the car. I have no idea what it is. Murder of the Millionaire?
It's a murder mystery game.
Did you buy that?
No.
She said it was just sitting in the back of the BRZ. And I'm like, we never bought that.
Huh.
I don't know if maybe your sister?
No, I think her friend gave it to her and she's forgetting that it wasn't ours. Here, I need to put this down also so I can help you.
Thank you.
You gave me the camera. I don't know what you want me to do.
Everything's a mess right now.
Yeah, this whole room is a disaster. I feel like when you have a baby running around
and a cripple,
it's hard to keep everything clean. And then we're also trying to work at the same time, which is why the computer is just up in the middle of the bed. And I went to the gym this morning with Everly, but I didn't really work out. I did a little, but I go to the gym because we pay for... Chill, bro. We pay for the gym childcare program. So we get... Every time you go, you can have up to an hour and a half of childcare. And I just needed an hour to finish my work. So I took Everly to the gym so that I could...
Did you work out?
I worked out for like 20 minutes. Because by the time that we got there, it wasn't even a full hour and a half because they closed at 11:30. And I think we got there at 10. So like almost an hour and a half. But then by the time you drop her off and then go get set up with the computer and whatever, I think I started working out at like 11:05. And then I have to leave the gym area by 11:25 to go get my bag out of the locker and then get back to her before they close at 11:30. Okay. So it's just kind of like, is this all the cards?
That's what I said. That's why I was like, hey.
I don't know where they are.
Cards on the floor right now?
She brought out this board game and then
like
you're probably going to wake up like with them stuck to your face or something.
Potentially, or my butt. Well, the good thing is I don't really move much right now.
When you're sleeping?
No, I stay in this one spot.
I think her friend gave this to her. This is garbage. You got that?
I am so happy that I could pull this sleeve over my leg now.
Yeah.
Like it feels so good that I could actually accomplish that. Because the first several days I couldn't do that, remember? It's amazing how quickly your body bounces back, even though I know I'm in it for the long haul in the sense of like this is going to take me a year to fully return back to doing the things I was doing previously. One thing I've noticed is the quad is activated, but it is definitely struggling in some spots. But the fact that it's activated is really good. I think I might use that Thames machine again tonight too. Yeah, get that going and firing up that quad again a little bit and making me feel good. But yeah, I was telling them that my knee definitely feels sore today. Yeah. Like after the physical therapy.
You'll have that.
Yeah. Oh, you guys, speaking of that game, are you guys out there gamers? Do you guys like board games, card games? What type of games do you guys like? Alex and I actually, we're kind of hardcore gamers sometimes.
Kind of hardcore.
Sometimes. When we didn't have a kid, we were playing lots of games.
Sometimes. I feel like
every day we used to pull out cards. Oh my gosh, are you okay?
You're there.
Who put that there?
You.
Yes. You're right.
We used to play a lot in Central America. We had a deck of cards. I just kept it in my purse everywhere we went. And then whenever we were like waiting for a meal or waiting for a coffee or like drinking a coffee or like sitting in a cafe, we would just like play a really quick game of what is it called?
Shithead.
Don't say those words.
I mean, that's the name of the game.
Shithade.
Well, our friends Ernie and Allie actually that live in Hawaii now. They were also traveling through Central America when we met them in Guatemala. They're the ones who showed us this game, taught us this game. So once we got on it, it was a very easy game for us to play together.
It's just like fast and moves quick, and it's kind of like you're battling each other. And then there's an element of luck as well. So you flip a card, like to get out of the game, you flip a card you haven't seen yet. And then either you're out or you're still in the game. It's pretty fun. The
biggest element of that game is card counting.
Yeah, which I'm not very good at. And you're very good at.
I could remember what cards were there. I'm not necessarily, I guess I am card counting at that point because I'm remembering how many aces have went out, how many kings have went out, how many.
In our first year in the van, we had a little Traveler's Catan. Do you remember that?
Yes.
We played that a couple times, but I didn't really like the mini version of it.
Yeah.
But then we do like playing Catan like as a big table game. And our friends Andrew and Susanna, who also have a YouTube channel, whenever we're with them, we'll do coffee and Catan.
Yeah, I won the last time.
Yeah, well, we probably won't be able to play next time because they'll have a new baby.
They'll have a new baby.
And we'll have a toddler.
Well, you know what? The chances are that if they have a newborn, we could play.
The baby,
but it just depends on our toddler.
Because it's hard with babies in board games because it's lots of cool things to touch.
Yeah.
But then you're like, you can't touch any of these.
Yeah.
These are my cool game things. Get away from them.
We have recently bought a few games too.
I didn't like really any of them.
Doomling was kind of terrible.
Doomling was awful.
Yeah.
It was just so much reading and then nobody really understood. And it was like, maybe we had the wrong group of people to like, it was too much of a gamer's game.
Whenever we're with KJ and James, we always play a random game.
Oh, we were playing a lot of moon rollers. Moon rollers. That was really fun.
And then there was another game called Moon Rakers, which was
the bigger
also
version
made from
of
the
it.
same. Yep.
But Moon Rollers was more fun.
It was quicker.
It was like a smaller version of the big game where you just had dice and like counted up your dice and did card thing. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
I can't remember the whole thing now, but that was super fun. I actually tried to find that for you to buy that for you for a gift, but they don't ship to Canada.
I know which one that we recently bought that we liked.
What?
Saboteur.
That was fun. It's kind of...
It's quick. It's mindless.
It's quick. It's like once you understand it, it's pretty easy. You're just like trying to build a path to get to gold.
Yep.
But yeah, that was pretty fun to play with people who are like moderate gamers.
Yeah.
Because like you have
low to moderate.
There's like levels, right? Like there's like, we play a lot of Mexican Train. I feel like that's pretty like anybody could play that. You don't have to, there's no like, you're a troll and now you're gonna be like, like,
there's no storyline.
There's no story. It's just like you've got dominoes and there's a train yard and you're building a domino and you can match a 6 with a 6.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Very easy.
So we do play a lot of Mexican Train.
What else? I'm trying to think. There was definitely a few others that we played.
Oh, we got into the Road to El Dorado.
That was fun.
When I was pregnant, we played that a fair bit.
Mm-hmm.
But then I feel like the last couple times I played it, it's like a lot of setup and like cards.
I think what's annoying about that game is the person that gets to the bridge could just like sit there and block it until they want to go.
Yeah.
And so it makes it almost like it's a very strategic game.
You should put like a list of all these games down below and like have links for everybody if you want to. I do like El Dorado, but then I almost feel like we've played it a couple times and I'm not like, oh my gosh, I want to play it again.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we've probably played it like 10 times.
At least.
But then.
Ooh, I know a good one.
What?
Plunder.
Oh, the pirate game.
Plunder's so fun. Here's my pirate voice. Ready? I'm trying to think like the enemy has come aboard your ship and pillaged your rum. And then Alex's is like,
Yar. That's
hers is a Valley Girl pirate.
Yeah. Yar, the storm has come and you must go to port immediately. But anyways, when you read the cards, you have to do it in a pirate voice. That's like part of the rules.
Yeah.
But so basically you're a pirate and you have a ship and you're like navigating the seas and like whatever. But also I think that's more of like a more of a gamer's game.
Medium
because,
to advanced.
If you think of my friend Laura,
yes,
we drag her into games all the time. And she's like, I don't want to play.
She liked that game though.
But she likes that. But it's one of those games where you have to like get into it to like understand it.
When you mentioned her, actually, I immediately thought of another game.
Which one?
Sequence.
Sequence
is super fun, really easy to play.
And it's, again, not like a gamer's game because it's just 2 decks of cards and little tiles.
She came aboard one of the boats that we took out from La Boat. And Jamie and Lisa were on that boat with us.
And Jamie and Lisa loved Sequence too.
Yep. And so we all played around together with.
And Sequence is good for a group too, because I think you can play with max 6 people.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. So you can play with 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6.
Yeah.
Like you can play, maybe 5 is hard, but
6 is definitely
6
the
is
number
for sure. Yeah.
So what's cool about it though is that like it's easy to play. People get hooked on it pretty quick. It's fast.
Rummy Cube is fun too.
Rummy Cube is fun.
Again, that's more of like a card game in cube form.
The cube ones though, that's difficult with those ones is there's like a lot of math and or like moving around involved.
You need a big table.
Because
we tried to play it in the van and we could kind of, but you would get so smushed out.
And like Mexican Train is a lot of counting for like your points.
Right.
Where a sequence is like you won or you didn't win.
Yeah, and then you clear the board.
And you clear the board and you start over and it's the first to 2 wins. So it's like
pretty
very
quick.
simple and quick. Yeah. I like games like that.
Yeah.
There are a few other games that we recently. Oh, I know another one that was pretty good. The Dutch one.
Oh, Dutch Blitz.
Dutch Blitz. That was fun. But
in Holland, they just call it Blitz.
Blitz, yeah.
That's a joke.
So Dutch Blitz was super fun. And
I don't really remember that well.
You were you pregnant when we first got it?
No.
It was Christmas, right?
Oh, it was this Christmas.
It was this Christmas? What?
Yeah, so Everly was 2.
Yeah. I remember we played it a little bit.
We only played it a couple times and then because we don't really play games that much because here's the thing, when Everly goes to bed, we just work.
Yeah.
And it's super fun. So the only time that we probably play games is if we're like at someone's cottage or like with some other people.
This is actually the reason why people send their kids to school.
So they can play board games during the day?
Duh. No, so they could get work done during the day.
Yeah.
So that way they then could play board games later on.
The evenings.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be fun to have like a board. Maybe when our neighbors get back, we should say like
let's do a board game night.
Initiate a board game night.
I feel like that David would be really into board games.
Yeah, I think Dave and Laura would be into it. I'm not sure about Dave and Vienna. And also it could probably only be at one person's because everybody has kids. So then you can only really like, we could technically maybe go out because my parents are here. So then if Everly's sleeping or something, then they would either call us or like help her.
It would be extremely hard to get all the couples together without the kids.
No, because somebody has to be at the home.
Bingo.
So
that's probably not going to happen.
So we're going to have to exclude somebody. Don't worry, they're not watching these videos. So they won't know they didn't get invited.
I will say I've been appreciating all you guys' comments. I don't know where my phone is, so I can't give you a comment of the day at the moment. But I have been appreciating all the love and all the
Paco thing.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Don't forget to donate to Paco's charity.
Yeah. And like once again, I love the fact that we have the opportunity to give back, even though I probably could use the money for physical therapy now.
You gotta find one that's covered.
I know. I'm gonna look around and see if I could find something that's covered by OHIP, because it would be really nice to be able to have at least 10 sessions.
But let us know your favorite board game in the comments below. That's 20 minutes. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.